radio stations ahodoɔ ɛna ɛwɔ Ghana ha nanso so wo deɛ wo agye wo ɛnan wo ne wo mma moayɛ madwene sɛ da biara no mo ne yɛ na bɛsom wura Yesu Kristo ɛwɔ saa fidie nwanwasoɔ ɛyɛ Adom 106.3 bedase mekenkan bibi ɛkakra na me no me no yɛdi na so de ada Awurade ase na yakɔyɛ ne me ne yakɔ teacher mensa hɔ na ene yankrai ewie ensohwe no etumi adanya me ase ama wono mu nyina bigiri yesa sorry bia e wo Ghana ha bia akwasi ada de ye be special service de ama enkoda ya nyame ya adom mo kotwere ensohwe ene wono mo awofo a wo mo supervise wo mo the best supervisors in the country is our mothers and our fathers. Se nyisiketua da bi de mom yebehwe wadware watwetwe wo se ade se meyire me ma e wo school kura wo ba bia mo kumasi o ba bi o bia ofro wa be froze from videos ma menhwe wo se o yes Adam hwene sa mesewa technology aba enti se yede beye niema bebre no eno so esen no so kan yetimi de no aduane technology ubetimi na ba no bisa memfa enchinengu we memfa anwa kakra ngumo me ye friends anwa mo me ye jollof be ma no mo tie pa but say mami memfa de na nka memfa de na nka ho yes that so we do that all the time Going to Fonguma Edikan T aye Edunum. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 the verse number 10. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 the verse number 10. But by the grace of God I am what I am. But by the grace of God I am what I am. And on kwana me the age now. But by the grace of God I am what I am. But by the grace of God I am what I am. Nanso nyankopa duminti na metese de meti. Nanso nyankopa duminti. And also the word, the phrase, brofokasa ni chini nyina. But by the grace of God, I just say, wakembri bidada. Wakembri bidada. As I said, was sanko wechina oko kenkai. But enyamena mekenkai. I'm giving you that assignment. Kind the whole chapter. And right when I'm the Kenya, the can when you asem ewo my father's house resurrection power and living bread ministries down so man. Woman buy a ye city and the Migidia some be inshura ewa sasimo. Our Paul senia when you made in Sakan on one way dear dance here. So ye ketua cra, or ye ketua cra or smartphone mo. I see the title Kasia cra tonoso. And I appreciated that so much, sir. Enipa bia nyame de udru ba bia wankasa wo mema ho so na emom obekoso abre ho ase akase I don't deserve this title. I don't deserve this title. Minu ya panyi ba kon osaye honorable no aye MP as say wajai MP Juma no and or chief executive of Goyal, a chief executive of Goyal. Say Kwame Prempe and rana ye anano na made doctorate ye a day man on neo man penny and penny phobia kika home. That before that no can say sa word in your media. I don't deserve it. Nemum kwa mai a yes such a kwa mai bush yenina if Rabusia back was a ye kwa man for yina dear. Baby me free na hwe de radio ayame I don't deserve it. Nyame ne fata se de ode ama me so be dedicated ma me kro no a produce me. And that is what Paul was saying. Paul said even title no ye de ma me no emfata me. See e be frame apostle no enyame dia. Me we bi no mo pray. Been more pre, been more prepare.
That it is very true.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Now, so we see near Paul actual here. Nasi bet in your porno can I say I'm sure Senkabe Boyma Yem Pege.
Besinka there will be no need. Yen struggle me who teacher mensana me and I can sorry Mrs. Nyamedin Nankrophobia ye drum my mupa. One more bet me when you be bold, be bold, fear number, be bold telephone number. And your brother they used to know, Yamine used to. There are certain people. I don't much a day, Yamedi, I don't woman. Me, and you know, be Yamede me. So, as a semi so the Yamia frame is seminano. It is a also mensa and a Yamedene, also for CJ and a Yamedene, a salmon and Yamedene, as a semi member ni so say. It is Paul Casano verse 9 or say, even say. Me mfatampo si ebe frame apostle because ma meka Yesu Kristo ene na anante omu di kan ene nante ye no they are fit and qualified me ntime ni omu eni enwo akansie. There shouldn't be any competition between Peter and the other ones, James and John. Name it dear mensemfata okay no we no say nanso nyame adom nti enti title no de mensemfata na imom bibi wono ye friend adom no enhwe menene na chance me na me start company no me na Christ ambassador ye chance we a founding member doesn't matter, but there is something called adom. When grace adom beta will be swa enye ba oba ya che. And then you're a founding member. Nemum a adom beta will be swa. Uko abrochire jano, but obetimi abrochire within 1 month, 2 months, 1 year. Ubehas when yan krata. Now one I'll call 10, 20 years no winyebi. And don't think your friend adom na onyankopa dumuntina metesa diamete.
So it's not your effort.
It is not my effort.
Yes, sir. You need to put in some effort, but and you want holding another effort at the bishop. Yes,
and your effort. And your effort. Maybe now we just every week me preach you a baby. Be generally me preach you a Ashanti region. Assemblies of God. I quit your lie. And you me effort too. Me patch you.
I don't.
Me program na ayema up till the end of the year. Me mpacho. Me ntia sorry. Me nye general overseer. I am just ordinarily Owusu-Ansah. Baba hwa na sorry we afro na sorry. Eti Paul said nanso nyame adom nti recognizing the grace of God.
Very, very important, Daddy. And sometimes we need pay one for Paul's you may tend to forget that the level that you have reached, and yet effort.
Debbie,
we be free. And we need to be our say, why Junum Brown was the name you be an or I don't. When you be it is the grace.
We a doctor na a radiadum. We a lawyer na a radiadum. It is so bit to Abama now, Kunya be so try a radiadum. We are himana a radiadum.
And yes, Sikana would cheer.
And yes, Sikano
Obi say, oh, to send an MP. Sikana meet me to and not delegating it to my meaning.
And cried the walk rumful. We all bomb mine or say or mine.
I don't.
So could me a rally now, Koba, Shenrechi, Trump. Former president, or you know what? I crack it to 20 years. No one party, or no one party, Manquadao. I told you the Yamine Buano, at the same Peter Wocha, Aquaya Swing. Yamine Buano send what dad who say na because Enka the team say pom.
And that will be it.
That will be it. It's a say, so what to me a coba? What me drive articulator? What me drive petrol car? What would the car can nam a coba? We are posting it with Jina Kwaho, now with Jina car, now stop a car, now check it. One only media will check it. I made a media will check it. Nessa car and trim Fawswa. A year radiatum.
I don't. I know Pay was saying, Papa, a
radiatum. nanso onyankopa adom na me te sɛ de enti menim sɛ ne yawote enti wani so de nyame de wagina yi teacher bansa enipa bebre ni nso gina bia awurade de wo magina de bia no oba bubuo no okasa me wiase ame ba ye de fa hototo obi de na hwe obi de na hwe de nyame aye wo no, and then you will appreciate. Teacher Mensa.
So Usha takes a Kenya very, very, very profound. Usha Paul, even though Paul did not walk with Christ, Wanina Nanto.
I know I can. Was it who yes when you
Nas or ye Jumo?
I don't be by so.
Very, very important.
I do a bit me about no one masono. Be being a bit me quantify. And kase enemy kosuku and kabadu actually jaika. One school and so there is a special oil, the grace of God. I don't be one muscle. And not you are there, me no can say, no say, you near Baba, co treachery. Adumo, was she and dear quetchy, and what treachery I do, what tree. Well, Cusco, Papa, Cusco, Germany, Cusco, how and when you come to that realization, I don't. It will baby, I don't be about true. It will a no idea dance you. Nanso nyamia dumunti. I was yamumi and Casasa. Nanso nyamia dumunti.
Nyamia dumunti, daddy.
Metimia shami mesku a nyamia dumunti, and you income the door so. A nyamia dumunti na yatiasie.
Papa, Adom. To me, Chrankola, the moment Yasia,
Adom. It's in fun. Wow. You see, I've been a teacher and I've been to this skill training college and I teach and
it means that we should not take credit for anything. And the message is now don't take credit.
And for credit, and it is our person will be dear Queen. Me ban a Ghana be shut your mouth up. Shut up. Keep quiet. You can't do nothing.
Yeah, you can't do nothing.
Ubekasa, by the grace of God. By the grace of God. Say nyame mama domwa. Mimi waria nyame yema duma mewo nyame yema duma mehwe me yire nyame yema duma mehwe me ma nyame yema duma me bie school nyame yema duma. It is the grace. It is the grace.
The grace. Adom.
But there is onyame so was special grace for everybody.
Yeah.
Obia
yani nadom.
Obia ne nadom. Teacher Mensa no one wakano. Obia ne nadom eni obia any competition we wiase a wo ba ye. Ebinimo was sorry dia kase ebinimo sisi adai ebinimo sisi companies with the hour ba kope. That is your grace. That is your grace. Ebi chira de wo kindergarten wo baby wo de wo chira de wo Christ ambassador obi ane nadom. Ana
that is why you should not envy anybody. And don't take credit for anything you have and who you are today. Because so what don't take credit for anything. The grace that is sustaining you.
A grace.
It is grace.
A grace.
Yeah.
A grace, a grace. It's a place, and a moment, yeah, summer rather. Or Facebook, you can write. It's a Yamia, you are doing there. Just write grace. Just write. We are training quack. It is by grace. I am. That's just a nurse when you go to doing Tina Metissa. As a soon baby, Gina, now to make us say, this is how far the grace of God. Baby, Yamia, don't do my baby Druni. Mama Esther, Nimako, and your birthday. A grace.
Yeah. The fun anti-grace. Is called Graceland.
Yes. Mama Esther. Nimako. Hey, and to our Facebook, I see a lot of you. We are good students. Just write. When you're Paul Neka, need you. Paul Neka, need you. We don't talk about it. Now they said the bronze be nedo. That be the it is also nanso nyamia domunti oswa kan nanso enti kohwe de man kan nanso no nanso nyamia domunti mi yo hieni nanso nyamia domunti ma ngwarentem nanso nyamia domunti mensi dantem nanso nyamia domunti manko university ntem nanso nyamia domunti me kurasi school that is the keynote. I don't know how to computer Peter na china wint me ntwere bie. Grace. Onyame adom. And the more I want canon, the more I walk can na ya wo de o.
Yeah.
The more no walk canon, nyame adom bo kwan to baby e kwandi. Men kan se be hwede on na yatwa e wo Facebook, but you are sitting behind your computer, Adom FM na watwere onyame adom. Na the whole can I be ya wo de. What you confess becomes yours.
Yeah.
Did you mensa?
That is share. Brofumino batness on your conjunction. Now, anytime you use baton, we don't look at what came before the bat. We look at what comes after the bat. Inti nansu no yenhwe ne esi yansa nansu no reba
a chere bi atwere nansu bi na me mesre
yehwe nia e
wo chere fo twe ye nansu
ne wo nansu na echi no it means that ne esi ntam no ehu hia ne mom ne wo nansu na echi no
de wo nansu na echi
no o say nanso adom na ma meti senya meti. It means that whatever happened in the past ne hu hia it is the nanso
ekukura hwiase wo ho me ye bone me boy dwaman me hwiade me konum me konum sigare me ko hwiade se me ko office ye pambo me nanso the nanso make the difference.
Is it?
Then should be abusi one sra dear forever because so sra ya nenso. I feel that we should tell people we swatch nenso obesere. Gertrude Adom Ahengua, and your birthday. How much we back? You know today's my birthday, and I'm saying yes, baby. I know it already. I have set a date. So a DNA be nan should be a bed one and crofon tem. Yeah, nan should be ho. Go ahead and write. More training and God bless you. You know senya me ye bia ma also train nan should be. Ocheche focus.
Enti nyame aye no. Wo hwe ne nkola ipo ye tre exam si nyame adom. Oma chira ebewie ende ya. It is grace. Also ye baby ye do no as even on mine. And we must say no ma ye the nanso.
Ocheche foi. Enye Ghana nko na ayedi. Wo bi wonnem obi nkrofo wa abrochiri check. Krobia every country. Eniema ayeto akosoro. Ne boa ye den. Anya Ghana nko a
nanso adominti
yetumito and how can we and nkrofo say adana ba twem adana na grace ni ho. What are you talking about? Can we dey ma me so ben come dey Paul na e come dey wa ha no was say nanso so dey me hunu ye dey me fa mu bone me di ye na me nsem fata nanso so what you tell for course way
Inti that the end your exams and then you
Obi say grace into all protocol is broken.
Amen.
I'm unfortunate. Montreal I obi ade na mark you obi ade. The grace. No Arabic.
Yes,
na Arabic no what there?
Arabic menti. Menti Arabic no.
And so also nchire
Arabic. And it's just like all the other languages, Ghana, English, French.
Okay.
And they're testing Kolano.
They're testing.
And this is the first time I hear at the basic level.
I say the first time.
In the name is senior high, but it's almost exams on Betron Arabic.
I say. Say a casa. And your religion. A casa. This is French. Spanish. German language. A casa. To say me can santi a kasa. Kaya na me tepa na kamijina na kameka Arabic de actually say nenso so I don't know how I will say it. I read it to for tepa. I now can just say makego. Nenso. I wish somebody but Arabic.
It's good to say
Yes, multiple languages.
Arabic no.
Here, uko baby ujano edi na wo hwe wo mo keka nsam a okawia was na ina katafo I said sa kwar what Arabic
as usual you have to prepare like you have prepared for all the other subjects. Adom is active today.
Adom sure Adom for will be free kurase. No about be a professor.
Yeah, it is true.
Adom for will be free. Baby a kayenko kako once a month. Utiwa no about be a governor. Adom peki will be behind. When say near the naba be see anymore. Adom ye nipa. Adom FM. Adom ye nipa wo wiase ha.
I have no idea.
Na nya Adom a enka rehab oye obi oye jantrani rehab. Adom ba na so for one visitation. Na fe de ye ka the genealogy of Jesus. Na sa baba enya Adom na e na wo kai. Adom be ma wo ye dipon ye ni eteseme ye Owusu-Ansah no na fi de wa be ye kron
Adom no ba your past is irrelevant. When the grace locates you, your past becomes irrelevant. And we should be praying for the grace of God.
Grace.
The grace of God sustain all of us.
Grace.
The only thing that can sustain us
is a grace. Grace.
Grace.
Adom kwa. Teacher said na wo twere no ana ye ho.
But then as usual, just like all other languages, it's going to be three parts. Three parts will be taken at once or at a sitting.
Okay.
We have oral language, which is like the way you can say testing or brofon, the same thing and then it will be part of the objectives now. We have 40 objective questions, but
under the Arabic
in 40 objective questions number answer 45 minutes but answer mark in 75 in order to open connect us select the right answers, else you back 2.5 mark na washre. So you need to take your time and make sure you go through well. You have more guided composition possible there but more either guided or letter writing, whichever part you should be able to do justice to it. You should read with understanding, very important.
Read with understanding.
Very important.
Okay.
Once you see
so what should be there? So mom should be there na school kra mom ko. I'm arrested. Now, how many days be taking for us to mark?
I may not be able to give you the specific day, but I'm sure that within the next 2-3 months they should be able to finish with the marking.
It won't school for and they school. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Founders Day and day.
Oh, and then Mama's birthday, no?
Founders Day.
Founders Day. Yeah, and you think also my baby. And I'm going to make Kokanyamia somewhere. Ashanti Regi. Grace. Oh, I see. Founders Day. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Aish. And a mama can't tell me.
Yama Unkalano to observe. So even we didn't invite it's just the children. And this is the first time we want to do it in Tibia. Going forward, no, your baby mama.
Your baby mama.
And to send a canon, Colano, movie school, no, my exam say as you are home, you need to, the parents should help them to start considering the school sir per se
okay
into selection into her, because I know so you best no school na selection.
It does that now no baby
school selection no cry.
Oh okay.
Your exam CV I feel you school selection so into your best ready. Men ko say bibi school and yes I friends be school selection I want to me nko wa ko say no ma want to me
okay.
We know that the God that began with you on Monday has not changed. He's the same God, and He will see you through. We to send a papa kind we any religion. We a language. It's be going forward because you see an language. The eastern part of the world. Now when I say commerce and businesses a drift towards. Everybody's going to Saudi Arabia.
And the woman so fast there's so ubehunu say ebeboa watching be.
Wish them all the best. We know they can do it with God on their side. They will succeed because God began with them and He will never leave them. Amen.
Amen.
It's now a testimony.
I've been through a lot,
So the essence of my
but grace
is centered
has sustained me. And only a sermon.
It was you, my lawyer in the court.
Adom and a baby a lawyer. They were even in the courtroom.
My soldier on that battlefield.
I bring the penny now. Who knows some kokumu na metimi me free mo me hoba chiremeno. Grace came in. What we do our debi where you were there. Also our mommy and the baba kwame kosra no na ne mommy free mo.
The essence of my grace.
Chirewa boate.
Centered on your grace.
Chirewa boate. Mama Israel. I ready there. Papa me show there. Adom come home. Adom come home. We at 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 10. And I'm gonna teach a man saying ya pense mo. Paul said, Nenso. As I saw to me, baby. I guess in Crawford to me. Nenso. Nenso. Bibi Bessia Mwaka said, Nenso so much the radia. Society, anyway, 1-2 minutes. I come back. I want you to. The person would just sign me the I thank God for adding a year to my life today. I am what I am today because of the grace of God. I thank God for the grace of sustainability. Nana Ochrewa.
I've been through a lot, but grace sustained me.
I was Sunday, or birthday, the mamia, Breno, ya pahontu, made the message.
So the essence of
0509 15 10 10.
centered on your grace.
Gertrude Adom Ahengua. Gertrude. Obey me, but because now the papaya madam for
It was you.
the papaya police sniper na me ba a juma na wa pick me what junction what the mababi draw.
That battlefield.
I didn't know that the man would die soon.
Celebrate grace.
Who you know, the man be automatically my children because of my papa relationship with me. That is a grace. That is a grace. I will say Adom Ahengua. I'll church for Adom Ahengua. Adom Ahengua. And a pajuade. Yes.
The grace of God.
The grace of God is it. Baby, I need a share. I want Empuano. Empuano pa. Yedeniya Kubio. Yedeniya Sachre Babio. Yedeniya Chimago Babio. What do you mean? Adom Ahengua. And that you are days the year came. Are you obedient? Are you obedient? There is going to be smiles all this way. So onyame adomunte be come chiro woman wish you evil nyina ade biesi no your friend the visitation of the grace of God. Grace will sustain you. It's now a testimony. Aya kosaba do franeno le korade masapa. I will share if there is anything I make me a come for it is the grace. And you're treating you now, the grace of God. The grace of God. The grace of it breaks every protocol. It breaks every protocol. Intention and imaginations and diabolic ones who grace na apija we from him again day and Joseph Nianamaton. Robert James said that is the end. Send the grace in the name Prime Minister. Yeah, tall. Now, so send in Yamiato. Yeah, tall. Send in Yamiato. I may catch you this week. Say, yeah, then in Yamima, Quansra for Babesra, Joseph, and Mary, and my Musika. Yeah, my Musika, they didn't know what they were going to use the money for. No money, so the next day, I remember Joseph said, Fakwadani Fria. Namonko Africa, Egypt. Nenya my grace above to one more. It is a car mobile spending in Anna. Nenya my quansra for the Abba. What a grace. And Nedua Day.
I told Madumni to me, and you have no idea.
You have no idea.
I mean, say, sorry, a bumpy. Yes, when you're the baby, grace.
Your grace. Yes. Adom grace to do, grace to function. Yeah.
You lose.
I need the grace.
All you need is the grace to maintain and keep what you have.
The sustainability of your life. Yes. Grace. And the prayer team, pastors need to say a bumpire. As I preach somewhere, that grace will be released. Grace. I don't depend on my preacher. No. I depend on grace. Grace. Yeah, bumpire. It's a bumpire. Bumpire, more bibia.
Yeah, bumpire. Nyami, yeah, there was sin that anopi. Yeah, there was what duma adosu amarandes. Erade senye wa duma nkanya nsu ye ni wan enka no pay entiase. So nye wa duma nka wan kan ye na nka atiase fo ho. Ano pay atiase na ye wadom. Erade se yetumi pagye ni tira na ye wadom. Yetumi kasa ye wadom. Yetumi nante ye wadom. Yetumi ye biara ye wadom. We don't take credit for what we have, for what we are, for what we are able to do. It is by grace we are alive. And so we thank you this morning. We bless you that always your grace is sufficient for us. Paul said, all I need is your grace. All I need is your grace.
I need your grace.
For your grace is sufficient for
me. I need your grace, Lord.
Oh,
I need your grace.
And what I need is your grace.
Your grace, Lord. Your grace.
last week Monday besinde eya waduminti you pursue the way to me nanso waduminti anopeye ne wase okatamfo a enkamenti biato ye nanso waduminti yade wase wadoma adoso
grace is working. Grace is working. Grace is working for someone. Grace is visiting a home. Grace is visiting a gentleman. Grace is visiting. Grace is making a way. Grace is working. Grace is working.
We are what we are because of your grace. We thank you for your grace.
Yeah, we thank you. We bless you for the grace.
We thank you.
We bless you. We thank you. We exalt you. Adumente. I was here to Adumente Fatu status. Fatu Facebook. Fatu TikTok. Fatu YouTube. Maybe I would have to grace is working. Grace is working. Grace is working. Grace is working. Obianti mini grace in competing. Grace is working. Grace is working. Hey, grace is working for somebody. Grace is working. It is a Monday, and I challenge you and I encourage you. Grace is working for you. You will never beg. Once then wedi. Once then wefra. Once then when you die. Once. The will be and the grace is knocking at your door. Can you hear the sound of a knock? Can you hear the sound? Grace is calling your name. Ayatova. Teacher. Yes, I wish you mommy be away.
Mama, yes, honestly, radio no on the sun.
On the higher.
No tea.
Okay, Sema, what's it?
It's been some mama who tell me. We love you so much.
Yes,
God
Mama.
bless you for all your kind gestures.
Mama Grace.
Mama Grace. Mama
Esther de
want to
Malcolm.
wish you a happy birthday
Mama
on behalf
Esther de
of all
Malcolm.
the children of Christ ambassadors and all the teaching and non-teaching staff and parents. We want to say that a big happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And your mama pay Auntie Chance and then the
Oh, child, would they catch time fan chebe? A child,
Auntie Wendy, God bless you and happy birthday.
no,
to
I'm
you.
no issues. No issues. No issues.
Happy birthday, both of you. We love you. God bless you. May the grace be sufficient.
Mama's so strategical. Or was I don't know. Or when the Bible a chance. Happy birthday to everybody. Get through the happy birthday to you too. See Jaba. Ajuma Nyadia Messon. Messon, you mean? Nyadia Messon. Kabade Bakono Bango there. CJ, you be I find it. I be I find. Oh, you don't hear. And Crowners on here. All right. I was here. I was here. Yamia Councilor Baby take over. Yamia Duma. Last week, this week, more grace.